Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
We're live.
I like the little countdown you did. You did a great job.
I need to redo it. I messed it up in like 3 different spots.
I don't know. It looked great, sounded great. I mean, you even had Jim Griffith's Hate NASCAR sound in there.
Jimmy G, welcome in. Happy Pull My Finger Friday.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my something good right here. One of them anyway. Is it the Bears? The Bears beat the Chiefs last night in preseason football, 34-21. Bears go 4-0 in the preseason. Last time the Bears went 4-0 was like a long time ago in the preseason. So let's go.
All right.
I got really excited. Let me pull up Twitter real quick. I got real excited from last night's game because this guy who is a rookie had an amazing defensive play. I don't know if you saw it. Let me look up his name. Bears Colbert. Came out.
It's pretty sad when you have like Bear sports news.
Why? I mean, we're opening the show with
the Bears never do well.
You have to see this. I hope you can hear it. My sound settings were all jacked up last night, but I think I fixed them. So let me know if you don't hear it.
I hear it.
And now the safety coming.
Check this play out.
From the Bears, Oladokun running for his life.
Watch this.
Got a man in Tony. What a play defensively.
Dude, that was a touchdown all day long. Am I right? That was a catch.
He just saved potentially a touchdown.
That was good defense. Good defense.
Dude, I don't know where he came from. Like look at this. He barely got his fingertips on it. That's how
good defense.
Right. I was really, really, really excited about that play last night.
Good defense.
Oh, that's an ASMR pour.
It sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you pop open your Miller?
I actually am drinking a Coca-Cola because those naps that you take that like you needed to catch up on sleep.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. Actually, I do know.
I had one of those before our show, so I need a little caffeine to wake me up.
Okay.
Rocking our glass too.
There you go.
See it.
All right. Where can they find that glass at?
Shop.jimbojameshow.com.
All right.
And the hat.
So your something good is the Bears did well.
I said that's one of my something good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Tell me something good.
What else you got?
We're also streaming to Kick right now.
All right. Yeah.
Got it working. We are streaming on 2 separate Kick channels. We're on my channel, Jimbo Slice Chicago, and also Jimbo James Show. So if you go to kick.com and you search Jimbo James Show, we are live there. We have 1 follower, and it's me.
It's all right. It is what it is.
Oh, here it is. We have our first comment on Kick. Chuck the DJ CA. Really? Sports? Damn it. Chuck, I got it working. Last night, I know I was in your chat saying I can't get it working, but I got it working.
Yeah. Do you have any more something goods?
That's what I got this week.
All right. Sounds good. That sounds good.
Tell me something good.
Jimmy G says, I'll be curious if on the Thursday night opener on September 5th, whether or not Taylor Swift will be at the game or not. I don't know. I thought they were having a rocky relationship or whatever.
No way. Is that real?
No, I'm just.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, shit. All right. So my something good is last week we did our little anniversary trip. We went to a restaurant where Dave Portnoy did his little review with Barstool. It's a pizza place. He didn't give it a very good rating. I will say that I did eat there, and I had a sandwich from there and a sub. I could actually show a clip on it if you guys want to see the food,
Yeah, let's
because
see it.
my wife is now going to be she's trying her hand back on TikTok again. She's trying to be TikTok
I've noticed
famous.
that. I have noticed
so
that.
She's trying to upload on TikTok.
I also sent her a video, and I said you should try this on your husband, and it was a video where it was like, I'm gonna erase your memory, and then like the lady goes like this, whoosh 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 whoosh, and then she goes, do you remember anything about yourself? And the guy's like, yeah, I remember everything. It's like, do you remember your that last boyfriend you had? It's like, do you remember that you were gay before? And he's like, what are you talking about? See, it worked. I cleared your memory.
Yeah, I did watch that video you sent her. So here's the place I'll present. The place of the pizza place that
where is it? In Texas?
It's in Austin. Yeah, it's in Texas. It's in Austin.
Who goes to Austin to get pizza?
We do.
Austin's a barbecue city.
It is, but keep in mind, first off, I wanted to try this, but I'll have to give background. So on Instagram, you see these reels all the time, right? You're like, oh, this looks good or whatever. This looks good.
You send me some from my area. You're like, yo, you got to go try this place. And it's like some place down the street from me.
Yeah. So I saw the sub from this place called Home Slice Pizza. I'm going to show you the reel so you can I'm pulling it up so you can understand what I'm talking about. So I saw this reel of this sandwich and I was like, oh, I got to go here and try this sandwich. And then I found out that Barstool reviewed their pizza, and then I was like, oh, we got to go here. And I never thought of when to go there. And then I figured out when to go there was during my anniversary. I'm trying to find the reel of it. I found this. Here we go.
It's not on that screen. You're sharing the other tab.
Yeah, let me see here.
Technical side of things now.
I'm
sharing
not that
stuff.
great. Here we go. All right.
I'll add it to the stream.
All right, you did?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Best Italian sub in Austin, Texas.
I bought for 16 passenger. This a G5. No, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members.
Home Slice, Austin, Texas.
Let's get it.
So that's what I saw, and I was like, okay, that looks good. So I was like,
a lot
fuck
of shredded lettuce. Holy cow.
Yeah, a lot of lettuce. So I was like, fuck it. Why don't we go there? And then I found out that, Barstool reviewed it. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to go there. So share screen.
I'll add it when you do it. All right. So this is your trip there.
Yeah.
And you see my comment saying happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Y'all, we celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary this weekend.
10 years.
I had no idea what we were doing. My husband had it all planned out. It was the sweetest thing. We started off by going to Home Slice Pizza in Austin, somewhere we've been wanting to try. So,
is it in a strip mall or is it its own building?
It is amazing.
Own building.
As you can see, the atmosphere is really
door. You held the door for her.
And the food was amazing.
Oh, it's like an old diner.
We had pizza, and my husband had a sub, and we would highly recommend.
I'm sorry, but that pizza looks trash. The sub looks good though.
So yeah, we went there, and You know what? I will say this: the pizza was really good. I know it doesn't look as great,
It looks
but
greasy.
it wasn't greasy. It actually wasn't.
No?
It was, yeah,
Okay.
it was actually really good. Now the triangle pizza wasn't that great, but the pizza that the Detroit style or whatever,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I saw 2 different styles on the table there,
yeah.
and I saw the
So their
triangle New York style.
yeah, the New York style wasn't good, but their Detroit style was really good.
What happened to the home sliced pizza, or did I miss it? Jim Griffiths. He just showed it right now.
Yeah,
You might be a little delayed on the
you
stream.
might be delayed. But yeah, we went and got pizza, and then I got her a bracelet at that Love
Oh,
Well place that she wanted to go to. And then we went to dinner where we shared our first anniversary. So we had a good little anniversary trip. So that's my something good for the week or whatever.
that's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, and also I'm starting Hard 75 tomorrow.
What is that?
Hard 75 is
I've been seeing your wife posting about it, but I don't know what it
yeah.
is.
So it's a challenge or whatever. She's doing soft 75. So there's like two different things. Hard 75 is you drink a gallon of water. You do 2 daily workouts. One of them is outside for 45 minutes. The other one is, it could be outside or inside. Read 10 pages of a non-fictional book, and then you post a picture of yourself in the beginning. No alcohol. So today will be my last day of alcohol for 75 days. And
That's
then
cool.
I pick a diet, and then I post a picture before and after. And if I mess up and don't do any of these things, I start all over from day one again.
Okay.
So yeah,
Just
so
gotta
I'm
have
gonna start doing
self-control.
that. Yeah.
What is soft 75?
You can read whatever you want book wise, and you only have to work out once, not 2 45s. And you eat healthy 90% of the time.
You should track your like weight and blood
I'm gonna
pressure. Like I'm sure you have like an iPhone that can track a lot of
You
that
know what?
stuff,
That'd be a
right?
good idea. I was gonna do my weight, but I should do that. Like, do my blood
Well,
pressure and all that, and see
your
how that
iPhone
goes.
usually has, or your iWatch. You have a smartwatch, don't you?
Yeah,
So I think that can track it, can't it?
probably.
Okay. Chuck's actually teaching me something, how to do something in the Kick chat.
Oh my
Usually
god.
I'm teaching Chuck something, but he's teaching me how to add him as a moderator. I'll do it later, Chuck, on both the channels.
Yeah. So
That's really cool. I'm excited to see what type of shape you get into, like, in the next 75 days.
So I'm actually gonna go every day and lift weights in this 75 days. So I'm gonna walk for 45 minutes, and then afterwards, when I get off work, I'm gonna go to gym every day for 45 minutes.
Sorry, I know you said it, but what day are you starting this?
Tomorrow.
So it's going to be November 7th is the day that you're going to be off that 75 days.
Really? It's that long?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least I'll be in time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You're going to gain all that weight right back.
So I have a goal. Like, I've always been told, like, if you don't get a six-pack by the time you hit 40, you'll never have it. And I've really been wanting to get a six-pack, and I've really slacked off in the last year. Like,
Have
I mean, I
you
put on
never had a six-pack?
never.
Okay.
I've had a six-pack of beer, but
mine
I've
is
never
now
had
gone.
a six-pack.
Mine is now gone.
I've never had a six-pack ever in my life. I've been skinny, but I've never had a six-pack, no.
Wow. I don't know if I want to mod Chuck after that comment. He said,
What did he
sure,
say?
bitch. Sure, bitch.
Jesus Christ. You know, grandma's watching. You can't be saying that type of language.
She's saying it to me. He's as old, he's as old as my father, so
Yeah. You ready to get into some topics?
let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Don't we got like a special
before we get on, I'll close out that Chuck thing. He just said he's just seeing what he can get away with on this platform. Okay.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
You're gonna ban yourself from another platform, Chuck. Go for it. You're gonna get banned from Twitch and Kick in the same week.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get into it.
So it's been a weird week in news and sports and politics and
Yep. It's been
you
crazy.
You want to talk about politics, or do you want to talk about just normal everyday stuff?
You make that decision. I know we've got a lot to talk about with politics, it being the RNC or the DNC this week.
We'll save the politics for later.
Okay.
What's the biggest diamond you've ever saw? I know you've been in like Zales or K's or any jewelry store, but do you remember seeing like any diamond, like, or the most expensive engagement ring or whatever?
I can't recall off the top of my head how much, but probably, giant. I mean,
like 2 or 3 carats.
What are the ones that the movies? What do they steal? There's always a movie where they're stealing.
Oh yeah,
diamonds.
like a 5-10 carat diamond.
Yeah, it's like this big. It's the size of a human head, and then somehow they just pick it up with like 2 fingers. That thing is heavy if it's real.
So I guess the second largest diamond ever mined was found today, or this week.
Let's see it.
All right, here it is.
A mine in Botswana says that it has unearthed the largest diamond in more than a century. The stone is the size of a fist, as a whopping 2,492 carats. It's believed to weigh a little over a pound. Botswana's president showed off the find yesterday. Measurements would make it the largest diamond found since 1905. That's when the 3,000-carat Cullinan diamond was discovered in South Africa. Officials say that it's too early to value this diamond or determine how it'll be sold.
Wow.
I'm looking up how much a 3,000 carat diamond was worth.
Probably not even on the internet. It's worth so much. It's probably priceless or priced too high.
So the Kunan 1, which was 530 carats, in 1908, it was valued at $2.5 million.
Wow.
So $60 million in 2023.
Wow.
I can't imagine paying that much for a diamond. But the only thing with that diamond, if you notice, like, they're gonna have to like cut into that. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like shit. Like, it's not gonna, like, they're not gonna just take that diamond and put it on a fucking ring.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
it's the size of your hand, the guy's hand.
Yeah.
So that's not something that they're going to mount on any jewelry. They're going to probably preserve that.
Yeah, that I'm just saying, like, they would have to do something with it to make it look good. Like, they would have to like cut it into pieces or something
if they want to sell it.
Yeah, I imagine that diamond will probably go into a museum or a vault or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to remain untouched in some sort of World Guinness museum or something.
Yeah.
UG says, "Holy cow, that's a big diamond."
Oh shit! It makes the engagement ring that we buy our wives
Yeah,
or whatever a
for
little fucking
real.
neon ring. It's like do better, do better.
Yeah. Go to Kenya, or where'd they say that was? I forget which.
Bosnia or some
Yeah,
fucking
Bosnia. Go to
yeah.
Bosnia and go find your own.
Oh shit!
All right, what else do you got?
So in fast food, how much do you love Olive Garden?
Never go there.
When's the last time you've been to Olive Garden?
Oh, jeez. 3 girlfriends ago.
God damn!
We haven't gone to Olive Garden, have we? Yeah, no. She's gluten free anyway, so we can't go.
I think Olive Garden does do gluten-free pasta.
Yeah,
I
she
think
just said she can't eat the breadsticks, so there's no point.
Well, yeah. I know the pasta isn't gluten-free, or the breadsticks aren't gluten-free, but I think they make like a gluten-free pasta. But Olive Garden is bringing back their unlimited pasta.
That's because Buffalo Wild Wings is doing the unlimited wings and fries, and
They
all the other
are.
places. Yeah, a lot of places are doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the clip for Olive Garden. I will pay the $14 if somebody could eat all 80 pasta combinations. I'll pay for the meal.
And we can record it.
Yeah.
So I did see that clip. The video or the deal ends on November 17th. Your 75 hard challenge ends on November 7th. So you're in luck, buddy. You're in luck.
Yeah, I could go there as soon as hard 75
That
fucking,
you can celebrate that you did it by going
yeah.
there.
What's funny is I'm giving up pasta during this hard 75.
Pasta is, believe it or not, very
Horrible for you.
yeah.
Pasta is very horrible for you. If you think about like how they make pasta, like it's basically boiled bread and eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like, why would you
Yeah.
eat that?
But it's good, especially with some good pasta sauce.
Oh yes, Alfredo. Yes, I went to
Are
Olive
you
Garden.
are you a
Go
chicken
ahead.
Alfredo guy, or are you a shrimp Alfredo guy? Or
Well,
neither?
if it's the crispy chicken from fucking Olive Garden, then I'm the crispy chicken Alfredo guy.
Okay, so not grilled. You'd rather crispy.
Yeah. If no crispy, then I'll do shrimp.
Okay, I'd rather do the grilled chicken.
Okay. My favorite meal of choice from Olive Garden is the Tour of Italy. It's a little piece of lasagna, a little chicken parm, and then a little bit of Alfredo. And then for dessert,
I couldn't even tell you what's on their menu at this point.
and then for dessert, I get the black tie tuxedo cheesecake.
So, right during lockdown, it was 2020, and things were starting to open up in like 2021. My aunt hosts karaoke shows. She's a karaoke host, and she
On
did
our side?
one on my dad's side.
Oh, okay.
And you're like, which aunt hosts karaoke? What?
I know. I was like, what the fuck would she host karaoke?
So the bar she was at was right next to the local Olive Garden, and the gentleman that I was with, put my name in for a song and didn't tell me. And so she calls me up, and it was a stupid song. It's one that everybody knows the words to. I can't even remember. It was like a Sublime song or something. And I was like, no, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. And he goes, listen, I'm going to walk next door and steal a breadstick off of somebody's table if you sing. I said, all right. I shook his hand. All right, R.I.P. John. That guy, he passed away this year. The guy who gave me that breadstick. But while I was up singing, he handed me a breadstick that he stole off the table off another diner.
Question: did you hold the breadstick as a microphone while singing that song?
I ate it while I sung the song.
All right, that's all. That's a fucking W right there. Hell, fucking.
He handed it to me through the fence. And I, because he was outside, you can't have outside food in. And then after I got done singing and I, just finished this breadstick, the bouncer comes up to me and says, hey, man, you can't be bringing outside food in. I go, I didn't bring it in. It came in through the fence. And he's like, yeah, you got a point there. That was the last time I had Olive Garden in 2021. And it was a single breadstick.
Jesus Christ. We got
Breadman's in here.
Breadman. He says, I'm able to eat 3 triple quarter pounders from McDonald's.
Damn. Back in the day, that would probably only cost you like 50 cents, but now that's like
triple
$25.
quarter pounders.
No, that's $25 right there.
I think back in the day that was probably like $13.
Let's see, quarter pounder was
it was like $3.
$3 to $5.
Yeah, so I'd say about $12.
Yeah.
Back when I used to like move furniture when I was a teenager, I could eat 2 foot-long subs from Subway.
Nice. By the way, your Niners got a touchdown and the extra point is good with 3:33 left in the first quarter.
I wonder who's starting. Dobbs. He has no eyebrows, by the way.
I'm sure Jimmy G knows. He has no eyebrows. What?
He has no. Hold up.
Whoopi Goldberg? Him and Whoopi Goldberg?
He has no fucking eyebrows, dude. He has no eyebrows. 49ers. Dobbs.
Your bot is delayed here because it just said the San Francisco 49ers just kicked off.
Here we go. You think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, he has no eyebrows.
All right, I'll share the screen.
Oh.
Up. He has no eyebrows. He looks like an alien.
Look at that.
He can be on that show Coneheads. E.T. Phone Home.
I'm not being funny. He doesn't have eyebrows, bro.
Dude, he looks like an alien. He's a plant.
I'm not even being mean. He doesn't have eyebrows.
I don't even think he's real. I think he's AI.
I told you he has no eyebrows. Thought I was being mean.
Brock Purdy started for the Niners.
All right.
I knew Jimmy G would know that question.
Yeah, he would know.
I'm shocked you're like, hey, man, we're not going to do the show because I'm going to watch the game.
Fuck no. You know I don't watch preseason.
I know, but they went to a freaking Super Bowl last year. They have potential.
Preseason, it doesn't count. It doesn't make a difference.
I hope they get into the playoffs.
The only way I'd watch a preseason game is someone gave me tickets for me to go for free. That's the only way I would watch a preseason game.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit different. I want to see who the Bears prospected during their draft since they had like the #1 pick this year and see how they do. Like that, Roma Dunze is doing pretty good. Caleb Williams started. But Caleb Williams has played 2 plays.
That stuff matters for the Bears. Like our draft picks and all that. We're like loaded. I'm not worried about draft picks. I'm not worried about potential. We have our
Yeah.
potential. You know what I mean? It's more of just.
Are you
let
still
the
going to
season
go on your
start.
soundbite of who's going to win the Super Bowl? Didn't you say the Eagles?
Nah, the
Let me
Eagles
find
ain't
that
gonna win.
soundbite. Where's that
That was
soundbite?
that was last year.
Oh, I thought that was this year.
No, that was
End of
last
last year. I'll
That
look
was.
up the date. I have the email.
I thought that was last year.
That is bananas. That is.
I don't know.
bananas.
Yeah, right here. It says James Eagles Bills 2024. So that was the end of last season that you said this.
It's going to be the Eagles and the Bills in the Super Bowl. Take notes.
That's what I said last year for last year's 2024.
All right.
So
I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that sound clip.
I haven't made a prediction for this year yet.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's
You know
for
what?
Breadman.
I think it's going to be I think we're going to have a three-peat of the Super Bowl.
I predict that. I would see that.
Niners and Chiefs. I think that might happen again.
Do you think the Chiefs are going to win or the Niners?
I think the Chiefs.
I mean, you're talking first time in NFL history.
I think Mahomes may get a three-peat.
First time in NFL history.
Yep.
Jimmy G had to look it up. He's watching the AEW wrestling.
He said, I hope the hell not. All right. What do we got? Got sidetracked. All right. This is a hot topic. I really want to talk about this. Really, really hot topic here. I know you have a brother who participated in the Special Olympics, so this kind of may hit home for you a little bit. But
Okay.
This is about a special needs kid who got banned from doing athletics after school. So here's the clip.
Caden Walker just started 7th grade at Kleb Intermediate School last week. His mom, Elizabeth, described him as energetic, loving, and determined. And this year, he's determined to play football.
What we were asking for was him to be able to participate in the practices and the drills, the running, be part of the huddle, be part of, carrying equipment.
He's not been able to do any of that, according to his mother. She said they've had to sit in the stands for practice because their son isn't allowed on the field. Walker added that he's even passed a physical.
The coach the other night at a meeting made a comment, and he said, I was really shocked when I seen Caden's physical come across my desk. I didn't think you would even want him to do athletics. That's very discriminating.
Walker filed a formal complaint with the Texas Education Agency last night. Part of that complaint states, my son should be allowed to participate in extracurricular activities, even if he is just the water boy or timekeeper. This is what happens next. The TEA will review this and investigate it if they find the complaints valid. One option could be mediation. Klein ISD says they've made proper arrangements that the family is happy with. In a statement sent yesterday, before the formal complaint was filed, they said in part, we work in partnership with our families. And in our most recent meeting with this family, we worked together to create a plan for our student to participate in athletic classes in a meaningful and safe way, which the family agreed to and supported. I asked the district if they had any additional comments as a result of the complaint being filed. They are standing by yesterday's statement.
That's BS. I think he should at least be the water boy or the timekeeper, like that said. And they should not discriminate against that because my brother did that. And I have a really, really good friend whose son has muscular dystrophy, and he is currently on the elementary school football team. And they opened him with, open arms, and he's like the equipment manager or water boy. Like, you know what I mean? He helps with different things for the team, and he's part of the team. And it's an outlet, and it's good for kids. So I disagree with them saying that he can't do that.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Do you think maybe they're worried about something happening to him and
That's
a
what
lawsuit
they're
happening?
They're worried about that, but at the same time, if he's keeping time, what type of injury can he have?
Well, it said like in the interview that like he wanted to participate in like practice and the drills and the
That's
running
fine.
and stuff.
That's fine.
Do you think
What's wrong with
that?
It's non-competition related.
I guess I would be okay
My brother
with it
did that.
as long as you have like
His parents would probably be there. I know my friend, his parents are there.
I think the school is worried about is just being sued
and sign a paper that waves that off the school onto the parents.
That's what I think they should do. They should sign a paper saying, "Hey, if my son gets hurt, we're not going to sue the school."
Right. And have it notarized and filed with the state or whatever, and that's fine.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I think the school is taking proper precaution because they're worried about being sued. Think about it.
My brother participates or was participating in different like varsity basketball. My brother's a great basketball player, and he was helping the varsity team, like with practice and stuff like that. He was doing their equipment managing. He was shooting the ball with them. He was running down the court, blocking them, and my brother would get pushed around from time to time. But he loves the sport, and that's what he wanted to do. And of course, he couldn't play the sport because it's too physical for him during a game. So I think they should at least give him a shot.
Like something like water boy or equipment manager, I'd feel okay with that.
And then during the games, he could be the water boy equipment manager, and then during practice, he can be out there running drills with them and throwing the ball to them. And I mean, if the kid's got a good arm and he's willing to go out and throw some balls to these players while they run around, what's the problem with that?
I guess I'd be okay with that. I think my concern would be like if he got tackled. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think that would come to that. There's like maybe flag football type rules with when the kid's on practicing.
Yeah, I think that would just be that would be the concern or whatever. I don't know.
Also, I want to know if this is tackle football or flag, because
tackle.
He looked young.
They start tackle football here in Texas really young.
I don't even know when they start tackle here. Elementary school, probably like 8th grade.
Yeah.
I remember playing flag football in gym class, and it would always be because our gym classes were like all boys. That's like there was no girls in the gym class. And we would do like archery, bowling, like we'd have different like things. And when we would do football, like our little segment in football, it would be flag football, but nobody cared. We all just tackled each other without pads.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Our generation was built different, I guess. I remember one guy. I got rocked.
I really wish we had like a sport, like a professional sport for kickball.
You're gonna laugh. There currently is a kickball Twitch channel that's almost always live with some sort of kickball games.
Really?
Yeah. I come across it from time to time. I think I follow them. Let's see if they're live right now.
I'm not. I mean, I'm probably the only grandkid that doesn't watch baseball. I know. I'm a curse to the family. But
kickball.
I think like a professional kickball league would be fucking cool.
Kick Base official, is that it? They're not live now, but they're live. They're based out of Florida, so they're probably on off season since it's so hot in Florida this time of year. But like in the middle of the winter, they'll be live playing kickball outside because they're in Florida.
Nice. I don't know. I just thought it would be cool, like professional kickball league.
Yeah, it'd be different.
PBK or professional kick PKL
If you guys would like to
Kickball
join,
League.
email James at jimbojamesshow.com. Make sure to leave your credit card, your phone number, your address. What's the cost to join?
Speaking of
$700?
which, we may have a sponsor.
What?
Yeah, I've been working on a sponsor. Not really. So our cousin who owns a lemonade company.
Yes, I've had the lemonade. It is wonderful lemonade.
I ordered some. He's shipping me some. So we're gonna have an official, unofficial sponsor.
Can we? Well, I've actually reached out to him a couple times and said like, hey, your burger place, we do the show, blah blah blah. Can we product place you? And he's like, yeah, product place me all you want. I'm like, can you compensate? He goes, how many viewers do you get? I'm like, 3. He's like, no. Yeah. He's like, no. Wait, here we go. Ready? It's greened out. It's greened out.
Yeah, it's greened out. There you go. He said he's sending me a shirt, so I guess because he asked me my shirt size or whatever.
He actually on my wedding, I sent him a picture of me wearing this with the lemonade in my hand. He goes, when is that shirt from? And I go, Burger Battle 2015, because that's what it says on the back. He goes, I gotta send you some new shirts. What size are you? So I think he's sending me some shirts as well. He'll probably send them up with his dad when he comes up here next.
Yeah,
that's usually what he does.
Because I saw our cousin Craig sent me the link about like the lemonade situation. I guess it's like National Lemonade Day or whatever.
Yeah.
So
he was on the news.
Yeah, he's on the news. So I was like, that lemonade looks really good. So I sent him an IM. I was like, hey, I want to order some lemonade, but you don't ship. And he was like,
oh, he'll ship to you.
He's like, well, I was like, I'll Cash App you or whatever. He's like, just order what you want and I'll ship it to you. I was like, okay, cool. So I ordered, a bunch of bottles or whatever, because it's probably cheaper to ship than glass.
He sent me the bottles. That's what he sent me.
Yeah, which is smart. I was, trying to make it a little bit more convenient. So, he shipped them this morning, so I should be getting them in the next couple of days.
So is he shipping it to your house or a business?
House.
Because he tried shipping it to my condo and my dad's house, or actually he tried to ship it to the condo and grandma and grandpa's house, and it wouldn't let him. So he had to ship it to my work.
That's weird.
Yeah, there's something about, because it was a big 12. The case was freaking huge. It was like a 24-pack.
I only ordered a couple. I only ordered 4 or 5.
Probably why he had to ship it. He had to ship it freight. So.
Yeah, I only ordered a couple, 4 or 5. That way we could try a few, and I just wanted to try a couple.
They're good. I've tried. He sent the regular lemonade, and then he also sent the I want to say it was like the pomegranate or the mango. What was the lemonades that Kyle sent? One of them was the regular one. What was the pink one? She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
It wasn't like pink lemonade. It was like
raspberry, I think.
Raspberry or something. Yeah. But it was really good.
Yeah.
It actually was really good with a little tequila in it. I tried a little bit of that.
All right.
Yeah.
After tomorrow I can't drink, so.
Well, hopefully you get it tomorrow then.
I mean, I'll drink it, but I'm not gonna be drinking alcohol or whatever. No,
it's good. It's definitely good.
I'm excited.
Glad you ordered it.
I'm
excited. Is he charging you for shipping?
I just paid for what I want, and then he was going to ship it. So I guess he's going to pick up shipping, but
he's going to pick up shipping then.
Yeah. So it's cool.
That was really cool that he sent it to my wedding though, because everybody in our family got to take a bottle with them and
That's
try it.
great. That's
And
yeah.
Grandma, I gave Grandma 4 of them, so she got to try them too. All right, what else do we got? We're getting sidetracked here.
I know we are. So I also want to talk about another school related thing. So here's the clip on this one. Tell me what you think.
Thank you. For parents, the first week of school is already stressful enough. And for one parent of a Beager Elementary School student, her day got completely turned upside down.
Yeah, Megan Link was at home earlier this afternoon when her 5-year-old daughter, who was supposed to be at school, walked right through the front door of their home. Walid Alamla joins us now with the story. Hey, Walid.
And then all of a sudden, my daughter she's 5.5, just walks in the door. Hi, Mom, I'm home. What are you doing here?
That's the question any parent would ask their child who's supposed to be at school. But it wasn't the only question Megan Link had. How did her daughter make it home, and why was she not notified?
So my daughter was able to get around this fence right here, come out this gate, which, mind you, they do not lock. My daughter made it out this gate, around the sidewalk, down the next block, and made it home, which I live a block away from here. Nobody noticed. How is that possible?
Megan would bring her daughter back to school to finish the day out while seeing how this could happen. And the answer was troubling.
So the cameras reach all around this area and they stop on the other side of this playground at that corner wall. So from what the principal showed me is that once they get beyond that wall, there's no sight.
Megan would bring up her issues with the principal, but did not get the answers she was looking for.
And then when the principal brought it to my attention to try to reassure me that this wouldn't happen again, she said if it does happen, she's going to take my my daughter's recess away from her. You guys need to do your job. Period. There was 4 adults outside with the Mishawaka resource officer. How does this happen?
I'd be asking the same questions. Glad the mom was home.
I feel like somebody needs to call CPS on the school.
Well, obviously she did the right thing and she called the news because now it's on a public and our no-name show is talking about it.
I mean, I don't blame the mother. It's not her fault. She took
Not
her
at all.
kid to school.
Yeah.
It's the school's fault. The school needs to be
said
accountable.
she said there was 3 people outside, one of them being a resource officer, and nobody saw her go the other way.
What if that kid got hit in traffic?
Right.
Walking home.
And you're lucky that kid knew her way home.
Yeah, at 6 years old, do you remember how to get home? Fuck no.
No. I know it was that way, and that's it.
That way.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know where the McDonald's play place is, and that's it.
Yeah. To get 3 quarter pounders.
He's 3 quarter pounders. Oh, bread man.
Yeah, dude, I remember when McChickens were $1.07 or $1.08.
$1.07, yeah, and after tax, because the Wendy's dollar menu, remember those in the yellow packaging? Everything was 99 cents, and it came out to like 106, 107.
Jesus Christ!
I remember driving my dad's car and taking the change, $1.07 out of the change tray. Here's my 4 quarters, whatever, and handing it to the lady, thinking I'm a baller for like 1 sandwich.
Yeah.
You can't do that now. You got to scan your credit card now and mortgage your house.
Burger King was the first place to accept a credit card.
Ever?
Like
or just fast food wise?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whopper.
I don't know, man, just food used to be so affordable back in the day, and now it's just not.
Well, this all stems from gasoline to get the product on the truck, to get it to the restaurants, to get us to the restaurants. You know, we're pushing like $3.80 for gas right now here in the Chicago area, or $3.50. I think we're at.
I think it's $2.90 or $2.80 for gas here.
The last 2 weeks ago, I think it was like $4.02 here. And my guess is because the DNC was here in Chicago, so now this week it's lower.
Yeah. Oh, our gas prices have never been lower.
Yeah, right, yeah. In that gas station downtown, who is usually $6 a gallon, you know, the one right downtown Chicago. Our Target store will be opening up sooner than in November. Did you write aroused?
He must be excited. Jimmy G, you got blue balls over your target.
Make sure you hit the target.
What is that? Your mom was so fat she tripped over Walmart, landed on Kmart, and landed right on Target.
Oh my god. Hold on. Where's the? Does this work?
Is that what it is?
There you go.
Or some bullshit. Hell, I don't fucking know.
Why do scuba divers fall backwards into the water? Because if they fell forward, they'd still be in the boat. That's my dad joke right there.
But what if they were facing forwards and they died forward?
Then they'd end up in the water.
Okay.
This is the joke of like how they sit on the side of the boat and
true.
backwards.
Do you shop at Target, Jimbo?
Occasionally, it's a little expensive.
I imagine Kelsey likes going to Target.
Of course.
Yeah, every other white girl, female loves going to Target.
Of course.
The home decor.
What do they have? The live, laugh, love, all that stuff. A whole department for that.
Live, laugh, love.
That and Hobby Lobby. Oh my god. All right. Do you guys know those videos where they say like the dog's favorite words or the girlfriend's favorite words, and they're like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Kelsey just said, what? Hobby Lobby.
Brandy's not a fan of Hobby Lobby. She likes what's that fucking place called with the decorations?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Michael's?
No, not Michael's.
Joann's?
Not Joann's.
Is it a national chain?
Yes, I can't think of it. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Wayfair?
Not Wayfair, that's a website.
No, they got a location here by us.
Home decor.
Wayfair, you got what I need. Hey, Wayfair, sponsor
Not Crate and Barrel, not At Home, not Target. Kirkland's.
Yeah, we got one of those around here.
Yeah, Kirkland's. Don't let Kelsey go into that goddamn Kirkland's.
Don't let Kelsey go into Kirkland's.
Don't do it.
She goes, oh no, it's expensive.
Exactly.
See, here's the scary part. Hobby Lobby is 35 feet from my door. I live across the parking lot from Hobby Lobby.
Oh my god, Hobby Lobby is horrible.
But that's a good thing because that means she can only buy so much because she has to carry it home.
One thing I love.
Yeah, she just said it was real scary at our wedding because she was there every day.
One thing I will say about Hobby Lobby, I love going in there during Christmas time. And you know me, I'm a stickler when it comes. I love Christmas.
They've got Christmas out now, so you're in luck. You can go shop your Christmas.
Too soon.
I don't know. They got it out now.
So did I tell you I've been looking at plane tickets to come there during Thanksgiving?
No. PVL, what's up? Pizza Vocalisa, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a minute on the Twitch world. The mod of all mods, by the way.
She's too busy drinking vodka and eating pizza.
You have no clue. Yeah, she's making the pizza
and drinking the vodka.
Yeah, and making the vodka. My duty's in full effect, she said. She is. Look at this.
There you go. Called it.
Jimmy G said Walmart has been having problems of people or theft. Yeah, that happens around here too, especially with the self-checkouts. They're getting rid of a lot of the self-checkout lanes now. I don't know if you saw that.
So my thing with the whole self-checkout thing, do I get my W-2 at the end of the year?
Right.
What?
How about a pizza party for the employees? Am I invited?
I know, goddamn. And I don't want DiGiorno. I want like Papa John's.
Papa John's is trash.
Well, I live in Texas.
Yeah,
I don't get good pizza.
Right. You're right.
I get stuck with Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's and Little Caesars.
We have we have those. I still don't understand how they're in business because every time I go to
I don't have a Paisanos.
It's a good pie right there.
Yeah, I know.
Good pie. I wish there was one in the suburban area. I have to go downtown if I want to go to Paisanos. Like if I want Giordano's, there's one like down the street from me.
That Paisanos was probably the best pizza I've ever had.
So your brother cracked me up. He went to Giordano's. He wanted to get a deep dish pizza. He's never had it. So he goes and orders it from the one by the train station. He jumps on the train and he's coming here.
Yeah.
And by the time he got here, the pizza was cold. The soggy and cold because it spent an hour and a half transporting from Chicago to my house. And I looked at him. I go, why didn't you just call me? I could have ordered one. They can deliver one to my house.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
There's one right down the street. It is the same. It's literally the same.
He probably thought it was not the same. Hell, I don't fucking know.
I don't think he even knew.
Yeah, probably not.
I got 3 Giordano's not that far from me.
When I went to Denver, I had Giordano or what is it, Giordano's, whatever.
Giordano's.
It wasn't that good.
I honestly don't like. I mean, in Chicago, we don't, as like people that live here in this area, we don't eat tavern style pizza, or we only eat tavern style pizza. We don't eat deep dish. Deep dish is like when your brother comes in town and wants it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a tourist trap.
I've noticed my favorite style of pizza is Detroit style. I love that thick bread.
I would say that I don't really like, I don't know. I had a bad experience at Jet's Pizza, which is Detroit pizza. Just didn't like it. And Jets went out of business around here. I haven't seen a Jets in a long time. People just don't like it in this area, I guess.
But I mean, I don't discriminate. The only pizza I won't eat, I do not like pineapple on pizza. That's the one pizza
I'll eat it.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
I'll eat it. There's another thing we disagree on.
Besides,
by the way, it's pop.
Soda. I knew that was coming. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was coming.
Did Kelsey say soda? Kelsey said soda.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: is that she's got family from like way up north, so where they call the drinking fountain a bubbler.
I'm not on her team when it comes to that.
Nah,
well,
it's a drinking fountain.
Yeah, it's a water fountain. But either way,
water fountain, drinking fountain.
Yeah, or I could be a Texan and be like, "No, it's Coke." Dr. Pepper, it's a Coke. Sprite, it's a Coke.
It's a Coke.
Mountain Dew, it's a Coke. Everything's a Coke. That drives me fucking bonkers. Hey, you want a Coke? Yeah, I'll have a Coke.
All right, here we go. We got Jimmy G says, I agree. Pineapple does not belong on a damn pizza.
I agree. 100%, bro.
And then he calls it soda as well. Oh, I wanted to upload this clip and show you. I think I found yeah, here it is. I'm going to share this to the stream real quick. I think I found Jimmy G's neighbor. I shared it with Jimmy G yesterday on TikTok.
I get why you call it pop. Like, it makes sense. I get it. I'm just used to, like, I'm okay with it. We just banter back and forth with it. I get it.
It's good. At this point, it's content, right?
Yeah, at this point, it's content. But I prefer soda. You call it pop. Whatever. It's more just content at this point.
Okay, so here we go.
Niners
it's uploading
scored a
right
touchdown.
now. Niners scored a touchdown. So what's the score? It's 16-7.
7.
They're still in the
playing
second
the fucking
quarter.
Raiders. The Raiders are fucking dog water anyways.
You know, amount of money that they've invested in the team, I thought maybe that they would have been better. The Raiders.
What, the Raiders? Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. This is Jimmy G's neighbor.
You've never seen anything like it.
Paul and Debbie have a nice house inside and out, but head for the basement of their Middletown, Delaware home. We're going down there?
You go first.
And you will find this many beer cans and bottles and growlers.
6,189.
So when somebody sings 99 bottles of beer on the wall,
Yeah, like, not even close.
Paul started collecting in 1969. He has new cans and bottles.
All Sam Adams beers.
He has old ones too, like from the 1930s old.
These are my oldest cans. And this is Budweiser, first can out of Newark, New Jersey.
As far as organizing his collection, well, there's no sort of brewery decimal system, but there is a strategy.
I kind of keep the breweries together, but if I get a new A can, I got to move 6,000 down the row. You can't do that.
Paul is a member of the Beer Can Collectors of America, which is a real thing. He even gets their magazine. In the basement, beer is everywhere, including hanging from the ceiling, on the walls, and yep.
You got to have bathroom beers, too.
Potty Pilsners are a real thing in this dude's crib. There is a train that rolls over your head, each car a different brewery. Now, for the sad part, every beer in here is empty, so they don't spoil and explode on the walls. And no, Paul didn't drink every single beer here himself.
Oh, no, I'll come home many days and there'll be 2 empty cans in my mailbox. There'll be 3 by the front steps. Everybody knows I collect.
So you can see he is literally out of wall space for beer. So where would you go next? Well, behind this secret beer wall, they have this secret beer closet that will soon be lined with shelves for all these cans just sitting here waiting for their turn to be displayed.
Yingling is my beer of choice.
Paul loves his Yingling, but he loves his wife Debbie even more. He should. She's got to be the world's most understanding spouse.
I absolutely am.
As long as the collection stays in the basement, she's cool with it. P.S. She doesn't even like beer, but she loves a happy husband.
I enjoy it through his eyes. I see how much pleasure it gives him, and you know, when we have people down here and he goes to look for a bottle or a can, just how excited he gets about talking.
Oh, people come down, they come down here and they say, wow, it's like a museum.
It is like a museum, but one that unfortunately isn't open to the public. If you know Paul, he'll have you down here. If you see him out somewhere, buy him a beer, or at least give him your empty can or bottle.
Not me. Not me. Not me. No way.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is it in Jim Griffith in Delaware? How much is it do you have like a can turn in or a bottle turn in program? I know Michigan's 10 cents. Illinois, we don't do it.
Yeah, Texas, we don't do it. I know when I lived in Maine, it was like 5 cents.
I wonder if Delaware it's like 5 cents, and if he can cash all that in. Like if he passes away, his wife can cash it all in.
I feel like every state should do that.
I do too.
It would help with recycling.
It would help with recycling. It would clear the landfills, and also people would forget because you actually pay a deposit on it.
Yeah,
so that's why
and then you get that money back.
A case of beer in Michigan is more money than in Illinois because you're paying that deposit and you get that money back. But I think a lot of people would forget to do it or just be lazy. and then the shopkeeper would just keep the money.
So when I used to live in Maine, what I would do is like I would go to car washes and stuff and like
check the trash cans, grab the cans.
Check the trash cans and stuff and grab the cans because you're making money. It's 5 cents for every can or bottle.
So what if they were crushed?
They would still take them.
They would still take it. Okay.
They would take it. As long as it's a can or bottle, they'll take it.
And where would you turn them in at?
So there was a local grocery store where my mom worked at, and you would scan them, and then the ones that were crushed, you would take them to the window, and they would give you the
cash value or whatever.
Yeah, you would take it. You would get a receipt, and then you take it over to like the customer service.
Can you use that receipt as like a credit to like buy another case of pop? And
yeah,
like an in-store credit.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know how any of that works.
Yeah, it's same as cash, basically.
Jimmy G puts all his plastic bottles in the recycling. I wonder though if Delaware does have like a 5 cent thing, because that guy's sitting on a lot of freaking money.
I wonder if people would like that don't like live across, like if they took their cans and bottles.
You can't. I know what you're gonna say.
And then take them across state lines.
You can't.
And then fuck it. Yeah, you can.
So I know our cans are actually coded differently than Michigan's cans, and they won't accept them. They'll reject them.
Really?
Yes.
Because on the top of the can, it will say 10 cents Michigan.
Here, hold on. I'm going to go grab a can. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can.
Yeah, my can will say 10 cents Michigan on it.
All right. I got CRC or IVR CA CRV ORMI 10 cents.
Yeah. So my can.
And on the other side, it says
MEVTMANY. Yeah. So you should be able to take
what's
this
after
can.
NY, IA. So there's no DE for Delaware.
Yeah. So you could take this can and go to those states, and they'll give you money for this.
Well, if you think about it, this was canned in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So
yeah,
and they're listed on here. I guess I never really thought about it, but I thought there was some sort of code or something on these that won't scan.
So what you should do is when you go to Michigan, fucking
stock up here,
yeah, stock up all your cans throughout the year. Go to Michigan and fucking go cash in. You could probably pay for your gas to get to Michigan.
So you want to laugh? That was hold on, mail truck. That was in the Seinfeld episode where Kramer did that.
Oh, he did that for real?
Here.
He drove to Michigan to sell all his cans.
Share my screen. Here you go.
It's not showing.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah. Well, what do you think the hobos are doing?
I don't know. They're deranged. What is this MI 10 cents?
That's Michigan. Michigan, you get 10 cents.
Wait a minute. You mean you get 5 cents here and 10 cents there? You could round up bottles here and run them out to Michigan.
No, that doesn't work. Now, you're not talking that Michigan deposit bottle scam. No, I'm off that.
You tried it?
Oh, yeah, every which way. Couldn't crunch the numbers. It drove me crazy.
I could do it because I live close.
I want to learn. I want to know why.
So they end up using the mail truck, and
see that car?
So they found Jerry's stolen car, and then they start throwing. You got to watch this episode. I don't want to play it too much because you can't play that out here. But yeah, they tried it every which way, couldn't figure out how to get it going. There's all the chats, by the way. I got up.
Nice. But hell, you could probably because I know you go to Michigan like twice a year. You could
More than that.
Yeah, you could crush cans and pay for your gas to get up there.
I didn't think you can crush cans though. I thought they had to be full. Like
Full?
like intact, not crushed.
No. Well, where do you take your? I know in Maine
I don't know.
they take them at the grocery store. I don't know where they take them in Michigan.
I'll have to call a grocery store.
Keep
then
in
and
mind,
maybe
this
ask.
was years ago when I used to live in Maine. So they used to take them at the grocery store, and they would print you. They would scan them. You would put them in this thing, and it would go up, and they'd give you a receipt. Then you go to the front desk, and they give you cash.
That's going to be me in the back of a mail truck chucking cans at cars that cut me off.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Maybe I'll think about it. I do know that when we were up there last, her uncle took some of the cans from us.
There you go.
All right, let's get back on the topic a little bit here. You've got a couple. You got one more non-political.
Yeah. Have you ever left somebody at a amusement park?
No.
Have you ever left
I've been
somebody...
left at a Bears game.
You've been left at a Bears game?
I've been left at a Bears game.
All right. Well, this man leaves his children to ride a roller coaster. Here's the clip.
Man from Seneca County is facing a child endangering charge on claims he left his children unattended so he could ride a roller coaster at Cedar Point.
Sandusky police say on Friday night a park goer located a 2-year-old playing in the dirt with no parents in sight. And after walking with the child toward the corkscrew, the woman found another unattended child in a wagon. The woman said she waited nearly 20 minutes before the father, Anthony Galena, arrived.
Galena told police he and his 9-year-old daughter were in line for the corkscrew, so he left his 8-year-old in charge of watching her 2 and 4-year-old sisters. He claimed they were in line for a couple of minutes, but police say the ride was shut down at least 20 while he was in line. Police say he also told them he rode the gatekeeper under similar circumstances. Galena has pleaded not guilty.
Well, coming up, new developments.
If you're going to go to an amusement park with your kids, which is all fun and all, but what are you doing? That is loud as hell.
Ice. Sorry.
If you're going to go to an amusement park and you want to ride the rides and you're going with your kids, you have to bring somebody else to watch them.
I agree.
A cousin, a relative, a friend, somebody over the age of, probably 16, maybe 18 that can watch the kids while you're riding the ride. And I understand it. You want to have fun too. You paid all this money to get in the park, but at least, hey, I'll pay for your ticket to come with us. You can watch my kids while I'm on this ride, and then I'll watch them if you want to ride the ride.
Exactly.
That's, good example of this is this last weekend we went to a taste of, there's a town near me where they have different rides and stuff, but we went with my sister and her family, and there was just a bunch of us, so if anybody wanted to ride any of the rides, there's enough adults around to watch the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how it should be. You should never be in that situation. 3 children.
He's like, fuck you, I'm tired of being a dad, I'm gonna ride this ride.
Or wait until the oldest kid is 16,
12 or something. Yeah. Watch your brothers and sisters while I ride this ride.
Yeah. Here's a couple bucks. Go get something to eat. I'm gonna go on this ride.
Go get some cotton candy.
It's like some 5-year-old is walking around with a $20 bill looking for cotton candy.
I saw that clip. I was like, what the fuck is this? Just leaving your kids so you could go ride a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
He must go ahead.
Cedar Point, where that was, is a very well-known park in Sandusky, and I'm sure that line to get into the roller coaster was probably an hour.
He must have got tired of playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and wanted to ride that ride.
He built that ride. He built it with his own mouse and keyboard.
Oh, old Roller Coaster Tycoon. Everybody played that game.
By the way, let's see. Do I still have it on this computer?
What, Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah.
No.
I swear to God, I have that game somewhere. I'm gonna have to look. I actually played it on Kick about a year ago. I was playing it, and then I just got bored and logged off. Do I not have it anymore?
No, you don't.
Roller Coaster. Oh, I do. Oh, it looks like a little panda. I do.
Looks like a little panda.
God, I got to get back into this game.
Oh my God. I miss the Sims.
Thank you. I'm going to start streaming this from now on.
Jesus Christ. This motherfucker's
You
going
ready
to be
to
playing Roller.
You ready to stream with me tonight or what? We gonna tear down the internet? Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. There you go right here.
I can get you on Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I can't get you to play Lego Fortnite anymore.
I haven't updated Fortnite in a long time.
I haven't either. We haven't played Fortnite in forever.
All right, now how do I exit this?
Hit the escape button.
I got it.
There you go. Because he hit the escape button.
Yeah, so I that and then also the stupid game that you say that I play, the Power Wash Simulator game.
I was about to say Power Wash Simulator. Oh shit. All
After
right.
a hard day of work power washing, I will go on my computer and power wash.
Makes no sense. And that other fucking game, the grocery store stocking
I don't
simulator.
have that one. Studious Fool always streams that one.
What the fuck? I can imagine people who work at a grocery store, get off work, clock out, go home, and fucking play that when they get home.
They gotta
Makes
practice.
No sense. Practice.
It's like a pitcher hitting the gym and pitching.
All right, Allen Iverson. We talking about practice?
All right, let's see. Let's go in the political world. You guys know that the DNC was this weekend here in Chicago. It was a complete cluster downtown.
Jimbo
all week. All I've been hearing is helicopters and private jets above, because they're going to the airport that's like on the other side of me.
Did you go?
No.
You were yeah, Harris.
I stayed well clear of downtown and its shenanigans, and was even offered tickets to go to the Cubs game on Wednesday, which it was Irish Heritage Month, and I did not go because the DNC is in town.
I'm surprised.
I didn't want any of that. I mean, a buddy of mine went to the Cubs game, and he said it took him almost 2.5 hours to get downtown.
Fuck that.
To get to the Cubs game. Yeah, I didn't want any part of that.
All right, so Harris accepts the Democratic presidential nominee. Here's the clip.
And so, on behalf of the people, on behalf of every American, regardless of party, race, gender, or the language your grandmother speaks, on behalf of my mother and everyone who has ever set out on their own unlikely journey, on behalf of Americans like the people I grew up with, people who work hard, chase their dreams, and look out for one another, on behalf of everyone whose story could only be written in the greatest nation on earth, I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories.
I accept your nominee as the best podcast host with your election. I'm just kidding.
I'll be the vice president of that. I'll be the running mate.
Oh,
Jesus. Instead of Jimbo and James, it's going to be James and Jimbo 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
I watched some of the DNC. Obviously, I watched some of the RNC and the DNC. You know, I want to see what's going on in the world. I want to know what's going on with my country. And I don't know if you saw like the Dixie Chicks. They're no longer the Dixie Chicks because they got in trouble way back like when Bush was president and they went politically correct and had to be the Chicks. I don't know if you remember that, but they were singing and they were so horrible. They were so off. The audio was trash. Every news station was talking about it this morning. Like I feel bad for them, man. Like I don't think it was their fault. I think it was like that audio engineer. And we're talking about a multi-million-dollar operation in a stadium that hosts concerts on a regular basis, and they couldn't figure out the audio situation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna pull the video up. Google it, the Dixie Chicks National Anthem, DNC. But
wasn't Ludacris there or Lil Jon?
Lil Jon was there
Lil
on
Jon.
Wednesday. That was Wednesday night. I don't know if you saw Oprah. You get a DNC nomination. You get a DNC nomination.
I want a new car. Fuck the DNC nomination.
And then they had Michelle Obama, Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Hillary
Clinton.
Clintons, both the Clintons.
Oh, I didn't see Bill's speech.
It was all right. You can definitely tell that he's aging. He's the same age as Donald Trump. He's the same age as Donald Trump, and
they're all
he
getting
looks
old.
like he's older. And let's see, not Hillary, Nancy Pelosi, I guess had some toilet paper fall out of her pants when she got up on stage. There's a clip of that online. Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, she's older, and it was, you know how all old people have like hard candy and like tissues in their pocket.
Yeah.
She probably has like a hole in her pocket or something, and it just slipped out. So whatever.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's whatever. You're not going to bash
like,
her because
it's like grandma holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And the internet was bashing her like crazy. Like, oh, she didn't wipe right and came out her.
Oh my God.
You know, that whole thing. And I'm like, no, she's an older lady. She's just got it in her pocket. Like, they drool a lot, so they need to like wipe their drool.
Yeah.
As you wipe your face. What else from this weekend? Another thing this weekend that I saw was there's a street artist from the south side of Chicago that printed up a bunch of these like posters, and they're posting them on bus stops and stuff. And it was a picture of Obama sitting in a chair and Michelle Obama standing behind with nuts hanging out, like balls hanging out. And it said, "Let it all hang out in Chicago."
Jesus Christ. Keep Chicago weird, kind of like Austin.
Yeah. And then they were also projecting on the Trump Tower, and it said Project 2025 HQ. And then it says, then they had one that said Trump and Vance are weird. But I still, the whole campaign and the whole thing was Project 2025. That's not something that Trump is advocating. He's doing something else.
So the people in his cabinet that were in his cabinet during the time that he was president.
Okay, I was going to say he doesn't have a cabinet because he's not elected to anything. But
no,
okay,
when he was president, are the chairman of Project 2025.
Oh, okay, that's the
so that's why they think he's a part of.
But he
Project
doesn't. He doesn't
2025.
endorse any of that, and he's not going to go with any of those cabinet members again
that we know of.
That we know of. You're absolutely right, because he's not
So,
calling it yet.
I haven't read all. I think it's like 1,000 pages. I have not read all of it, but there are some things that I agree with Project 2025.
I haven't seen any of it.
I want to specifically say that because I know there are some portions of Project 2025 are controversial and all that, but there are some things that I actually agree with. And there's a lot that I disagree with, but yeah, there are some things that I agree with that whole propaganda.
So,
legislation.
Here's the thing that I'm still trying to wrap my head around, because in Chicago here they're protesting many different things: Free Palestine.
Yeah.
They're protesting anti-Israel, pro-Israel. Project 2025 protests. They're protesting abortion and women's rights. They're protesting anything and everything they could, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the stuff, like the candidate, like Kamala Harris and even Michelle Obama made comments about IDFs and abortion rights and stuff like that, my body, my choice stuff. Technically, yes, that's their campaigning. That's their whole campaign structure. But in order to pass it, you have to go through the Senate. You have to go through the House. You have to get it approved. It's not something that can happen overnight. So I just don't know. Like, you would have to get 100%, or not 100%. What's the percentage of the Senate that needs to vote positive on it? 51%?
Something like that, yeah. I don't know the exact percentage.
So then now you're going to get the lobbyists involved for this. I'm talking about abortion rights. So now you're going to get some lobbyist healthcare system involved that's going to, donate X amount of dollars to Chuck Schumer or somebody, hey, vote no on that. Here's 17 million or whatever. I'm just naming numbers here. And that's a lobby. That's legal. And, they can sway the party. The medicals can sway the party. So it's a broken system.
Maybe I should start my wallet, my choice.
Yes. And right now it's negative. Speaking of wallet, I haven't talked about this yet the entire stream, but it's been scrolling at the bottom. We are raising money for the Code Green campaign. It's a program dedicated to the healthcare workers, like for their mental health and stuff like that, for fire, EMS, police. It's scrolling there at the bottom. I'm just reading it. But last year we raised 500. Let's try to beat that this year. It's on our Twitch pages at the bottom. It says donate now, or you can go to donate.jimbojameshow.com or scan this QR code and it will bring you right to the donate link. Every dollar counts.
By the way, I'm a healthcare worker. Doesn't look like one, but I am.
You're the unhealthiest healthcare worker out there.
I'm not unhealthy.
I'm kidding.
I was going to say.
We'll have the same conversation after the 75-day challenge is up.
Yep. I may actually do TikTok videos of it. I may start my TikTok
that'd be
career.
Cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You and your wife do it together. You know how like some of those husband and wife
She's already
channels,
doing it, but she's doing like the soft version of it.
Maybe have your wife just follow you around and do it, like post it. And
yeah,
you ever see those husband and wife accounts?
Yeah. Except, with the husband and wife account, somebody cheated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Usually you're right.
You could see it. You could see it.
Right.
Fucking
a mile away. Yep.
Yeah. Fucking blah, 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 blah. And then their last name. Somebody fucking cheated.
Yeah. Or they're on the second marriage. The first one didn't work out.
That you're right.
All right, what do we got here? That was basically the DNC recap in my eyes.
I agree. We can talk about Robert F. Kennedy.
What's up with him? He's running for independent party.
Yeah, well, I guess he suspended his campaign.
Really? This is new.
Here's the
Breaking
clip.
news.
Breaking news. You heard it first, Jimbo James Show.
Oh, I want everyone to know that I am not terminating my campaign. I am simply suspending it and not ending it. My name my name will remain on the ballot in most states. 3 great causes drove me to enter this race in the first place, primarily. And these are the principal causes that persuaded me to leave the Democratic Party and run as an independent. And now to throw my support to President Trump. In an honest system, I believe that I would have won the election. In a system the kind that my father and my uncles thrived in, a system with open debates, with fair primaries, with regularly scheduled debates, with fair primaries, and with a truly independent media untainted by government propaganda and censorship. In a system of nonpartisan courts and election boards, everything would be different. In Chicago, a string of Democratic speakers mentioned Donald Trump 147 times just on the first day. Oh, who needs a policy when you have Trump to hate? In contrast, at the RNC convention, President Biden was mentioned only twice in 4 days.
He was only mentioned twice in 4 days, Biden.
Yep.
Holy cow. Yeah, wow. RFK has got some. So he's going to be supporting Trump now.
Yes.
So that means all his donor funds will then go to Trump's campaign legally.
Well, he's suspending his campaign, so that means he's not, all the money that he raised to his campaign doesn't have to be sent back to the donors, so he gets to hold on to that money.
Well, but if he's endorsing Trump, then it can legally go to his campaign.
If he wanted it to, correct.
Yes. What's wrong with his voice? I never even
that's something that I still don't understand. I haven't Googled it. I have no idea. It drives me nuts.
Let's see. What is wrong with RFK Jr. voice? Let's see. Here we go. Dysphonia International says diagnosed with a spasmodic dysphoria, whatever that is. It doesn't. It says down here, a chronic neurological voice disorder from so it's a voice disorder that he has.
Gotcha.
Involuntary spasms in muscles in his voice, in his trachea.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. All right, so let's see. He's now going to be supporting Trump. Is he going to be on the campaign trail with him, do you think? Just
he's actually on the campaign trail right now. He did a rally with Trump tonight.
He did.
Yes,
Okay.
He did. So he is campaigning with Trump, and he's full support with Donald Trump.
All right. So you've got one more video, right?
Yeah. So,
all right.
I kind of wanted to talk about, how Donald Trump got shot in his ear. Luckily, he survived. But, I've always said, all his rallies now need to be inside or indoors.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. So I guess they have, bulletproof glass at his rally now. So here's the clip of that.
Did you see Barack Hussein Obama last night? Take little shots. He was taking shots at your president. And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy, don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people. Do I still have to stick to policy?
Oh, the ramparts we watched were it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
So how do you feel about the bulletproof glass? Do you think
Needs to happen? Needs to happen. I heard
I
he had
don't know
another attempt. He had another attempt. They're not really talking about in Arizona. It's border wall. Yeah,
I
2
don't
days
know
ago.
why. I don't know why this hasn't been happening before. Like this should have happened before the shooting, but
So there's another clip that is not, and I thought it would be in that clip, but there was a woman that passed out or fainted, and he actually walked up, like stopped everything, walked out from behind the glass with Secret Service, of course, and walked up to her and was like, get her water, and like was making sure that she was okay and like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think any other candidate would do that, to be honest. I don't think, he noticed that happened and then said, screw my life. My life doesn't really matter. It's all about her, making sure she's okay.
I think any candidate would probably do that, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just saw that clip and I was like, oh, interesting.
Sorry, my braces are just fucking bothering me, dude.
So I noticed that clip that he walked out on the stage at the beginning and he met J.D. Vance. Obviously, J.D. Vance probably said a speech before him.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a little bit more digging on J.D. Vance, and I watched the Netflix Hillbilly Elegy. First of all, elegy means like poem. I had to like look it up, but this is based on his memoir, and it's based on his life, based on because he lived with his grandma, and his mom was a struggling. She's 10
drug
years
addict,
sober, 9
I
years.
think.
She's 9 years sober now, but she was a drug addict. She worked as a nurse, and she would steal the pills from the hospital and stuff like that. And it's a real good, interesting. It's 2 hours long, so it's a little long, but it's real interesting. And I really think that these actors, like Glenn Close plays the grandma, and I think that these actors and actresses should have won, especially the kid, especially this kid. This kid should have won an Emmy or something for this. He did a freaking phenomenal acting job.
Give that kid an Oscar.
Dude, something. Yeah, definitely watch
I haven't watched it yet.
Elegy. It came out in 2020, and I guess there's going to be a sequel to it or like a continuing story that the Netflix signed already. My guess is it'll probably focus on his marriage and political career, but this doesn't.
Probably.
This focuses on his Yale career, like there's a lot of flashbacks in it. It's an interesting watch. I would recommend watching it, especially to get to know your candidate, your vice president candidate.
JV Vance.
Yeah. Let's see what else. I actually went down a weird rabbit hole. Really, 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 really weird rabbit hole the last couple of weeks on YouTube. So there's this YouTuber and he goes by the name of
Two Girls, One Cup.
No, he goes by the name of Keemstar, and I'm sure you might have actually seen some of this. But Keemstar hosts a show called Lol Cow Live on YouTube, and it's with. Do you remember the YouTuber, the first like original YouTuber that faked cancer? What was his name? I'm gonna look it up. What was his name? He faked cancer. Boogie 966 or something. So he's basically he was a washed up YouTuber. He would blow all his money on hookers and blow, and
sounds like a great time.
He's probably 400 to 500 pounds. He's since lost a little weight, so maybe he's like 350. And I guess he blew like 700 grand on like Bitcoins and like different stuff like that, and just had a very toxic YouTube career. He's on that show, and then there's a couple other YouTubers. So I went down that rabbit hole where this guy Keemstar took these two YouTubers that were fighting and basically put them on the same channel, and now they're friends again. And then
nice.
And then he went down the other side of things. So like this whole universe is kind of evolving a little bit from like the TikTok world now, because there's this one TikToker. I know you've seen him. He's the guy from New York, the World of T-Shirts guy. That's like his handle. His name is Josh. And I guess he's being he's got autism, he's got a drinking problem, an alcoholic problem where he shakes, he has to wake up and have a drink, that kind of thing. And
Jesus.
He's only like 22 years old and he's autistic. And this guy who's like 56 is he's an ex-pimp. He's there's speculation on Reddit that he murdered somebody or killed a girl. Like he's not good news to this autistic kid, and he's basically stealing money from him. And it's like this whole big like spiraling thing on YouTube and stuff, and like different YouTubers are speaking out about it, and I've been somehow sucked into that, like what's happening today in that world, and I'll watch a video. So look up Keemstar. He posts on Twitter all the time about it. That's where I was getting some of my information. I heard that Keemstar is not really, I don't know, he's kind of got a weird name to him, like according to the internet. I just started following him and I like his content, so I'm following him. So yeah, that's what I was deep diving in the last 2 weeks. What started it was that Boogie thing, because he faked cancer and everyone hated him, and now the internet likes him again. And he actually, get this, part of the show, they got him to tattoo the word liar on his face because he faked cancer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like it's a whole evolving world, man. It's crazy. I can't get enough of it. It's like those reality shows, but it's like real people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is fake for show. I don't think this is for YouTube. I think this is real.
Yeah, no way I would tattoo liar on my face.
No. Then again, this guy's getting probably, I don't know, 50 grand a month from YouTube. So he's making his money, and yet he's broke in his $1 million mansion. There's a lot of stuff on him too. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. What have you been rabbit holing? Rabbit holing.
I've been watching on HBO Max the 1,000 Pound Sisters.
1,000 Pound Sisters?
Like they weigh 1,000 pounds together.
Each?
I think one weighs about 600 pounds and the other one weighs like 500 or 450 or yeah.
Do they even fit through the doors?
They both do. One of them got approved. Like I started from season 1, and one of them lost the weight, so they're getting weight loss surgery. The other one didn't get approved. They didn't
Like
lose
lap
enough
band
weight.
surgery.
Yeah, the gastric sleeve, the bullshit. So yeah, I've been watching that.
I found a picture of them. I'm gonna share the screen.
Yeah, fucking fat fuck 1 and
Dude,
fat fuck 2.
How do they shower? She
One-
can't fit in
the-
the shower.
That girl sits. The one on the left sits on a fucking chair, and the other one scrubs her.
No. Wait, is this them?
Yeah.
Is this them?
Yeah, that's
That's
them
not
now.
them. No way.
That's them now. Yeah,
No
yeah, that's them
way.
now.
Okay, at least this story has a good ending or a
Yeah,
more
it has a good
positive
ending.
on
But
it.
I haven't got there yet. I'm watching the show.
So it looks like there's 5 seasons.
Yeah, I'm on season 1. I think episode like 6 or 7.
And what'd you say it's on? What network?
HBO Max.
Okay. I still have yet to watch the well, I take it back. I've seen 2 of the 3 Hard Knocks HBO episodes with the Bears.
Do you
That's
have
another thing I'm
HBO
watching.
Max?
No.
Do you need to borrow my username and
No,
password?
I got my dad's. The
Oh
thing is
yeah,
I have
that's right.
to
You got your dad's. That's
so
right.
I have to reset the pat. So I called my dad up the day that Hard Knocks came out. I go, Dad, I don't have HBO. Let me get your thing. He goes, the fuck if I know what it is. He doesn't know his
Yeah.
password. So I know
Yeah.
the email address that he uses is my email address because I get the emails for him. I'm gonna freeze, by the way. I'm getting the alerts. I know, right? Am I frozen? Am I back?
No, you're
Okay.
moving.
So I just have to reset his password is what I have to do. And it'll go to my email because it's my email, but then I have to drive to his house, relog him in with the new password on all his devices, and it's just like I might do that this weekend. I don't know. I really want to see the
You
rest
gotta
of it.
finish the whole Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
If you need my username and password, just finish. I'll give it to you. And,
what is it, an hour long? I'll just go to my dad's house and watch it.
or you can do that. I give you the username password.
He's got an 80-inch TV in the living room too. So
Yeah,
and a nice sound bar I bought him.
Because I'm letting my dad use my HBO Max and Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I don't have Paramount. I did, but I didn't really care for any of the titles that were on there.
It's not worth having it.
Yeah,
I have a deal. It's like $2 a month because I got it renewed it on Black Friday.
So do you have Peacock?
No.
So Peacock is included with Comcast, but it does not include all of the premium stuff. You have to pay extra for that.
Yeah.
So it's like, why even offer it if you're not going to even?
Because I really I miss watching The Office because The Office used to be on Netflix, and I can't watch it anymore, and I haven't watched it in forever. But you got to get Peacock, and I'm not buying fucking Peacock, and they have the exclusive rights and all that bullshit.
Because it's NBC.
Yeah.
And I get through my phone provider. I've got T-Mobile. I get Hulu for free because it was like grandfathered in through Sprint when I had like Sprint. So I don't pay anything for Hulu, but I have to watch ads. But who cares?
Who cares?
I still have to. I still have to watch the Bear.
We're fucking millennials. We're used to watching commercials.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I still pay for cable, so I watch plenty of commercials.
I will not pay for fucking cable. Fuck cable.
If I can figure out a way to easily, not like plugging a computer into a TV or anything, that's difficult. If I can find an easy way to watch the Cubs, the White Sox, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, then I'll get rid of the cable.
Well, first off, the Bulls suck, so it's not worth watching them.
Doesn't matter. It's on. I'm going to watch them.
Fuck the Bulls. The Bulls haven't been great since Michael Jordan retired.
That is true. That is true. But this year is different. No, I'm just kidding. This year is not.
I was about to say it ain't happening. The Bulls ain't making it to the playoffs. Now I understand the Cubs. You're a baseball diehard. I get it. So I'm gonna let you slide with that.
I mean, I could spend $20 a month and pay for the Marquee Network. I could do that, but that doesn't give me the Blackhawks. That doesn't give me the Bulls. That's on a separate channel.
But I don't know. The Bears, I feel like it's going to be a fluke. Y'all won 4-0 in the playoffs. It's not going to be as promising in regular season.
Come on. You really going that route, huh?
Y'all be lucky to go 8-8 in the regular season.
The west side of Chicago. I predict that the Chicago Bears will have a 13-4 record. Again,
I'm still going with that prediction, baby.
Will have a 13-4 record. Ta-ta for now.
If the Bears win 13 games, I will sub to your channel.
Okay.
If they win,
you're going to sub to
games.
Big Ed Smith's channel, you mean?
Yeah, I'll sub to both y'all's channel.
You are fake news.
I will sub to both of y'all's channel for 1 month if they win 13 games. They ain't winning 13 games. There ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Oh, who we rating?
I don't think we really need to rate anybody.
That's fine.
Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels live with 2 people. So free to go wherever you want to go.
Smart, just to be nice.
You want to rate somebody?
Yeah, I might as well just be nice.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill the kick in the
do Big Ed. Big Ed deserves it.
Oh, is he on?
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Now that I know he's on, okay. Let's see. Let me go here. You got to make sure you guys say ta-ta for now in his chat.
Ta-ta for now.
Here it is. I got his channel up. Let me mute that to stream. Okay. If you guys are watching on Rumble, I'll see you guys later. See you guys later, Rumble. Killing Rumble. There's Rumble. Save. And now I'm going to kill Kick. Thank you, Kick. I'm kicking Kick.
You're kicking Kick.
I'm kicking Kick.
Bye, Kick.
All right.
We're kicking you to the curb.
Kick's been kicked. Now we're back just on Twitch. This is when the real show starts. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, by the way, I didn't say this earlier about the whole like YouTuber drama. Sneako's involved too.
What?
Sneako's involved too.
What?
This whole thing, like Sneako's sending people to this piece of shit's house to kick his ass.
Who's?
It's this YouTuber that's like taking advantage of this autistic kid.
What autistic kid?
I was talking about this whole YouTube drama thing that's going on that I've been deep diving in. Sneako's involved too. Sneako's talking about it. I'm telling you, it's wild. It's wild. I'm gonna have to find like a recap video and send it to you or something.
You will have
it's wild. All right, I'm gonna get this raid ready. Closing time, baby.
Closing time.
Later. Don't block us because we're playing a music video.